Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Orkas Gaming Tech and today we are benchmarking Ghost of Tsushima. So we'll do 4K high settings, DLSS balanced. This is the ASUS TUF F16 5060 model and let's see how it performs, right? So I chose this scene because it has a lot of things going on, rain, fire effects, a lot of enemies, and still the laptop does fantastically well, right? Now you see 99% of GPU usage. Wattage is going to 104 and 105 watts and the GPU temps are around 74 to 75 degrees centigrade, which is fine. And this is a fight scene, remember that. So this is quite good. Now if you see the CPU is in the low 17, 18, 19 watts and the CPU temps are 74 to 78. It's going to the low 80s once in a while, which is also good. I think this is one of the best ways that you can play Ghost of Tsushima with this laptop on a 4K monitor or a 4K TV. Now let's move on to 1440p native settings, DLAA, and we will do high settings. This is a good balance. High settings, we're getting 60 FPS, 68, 69 FPS, a lot of wind moving around, grass is moving around, a lot of foliage, fantastic FPS. And now we have a cutscene and I just wanted to see whether we get decent frame rates in cutscenes. So now let's use some DLSS. So DLSS quality 1440p and high settings. Okay, let's see what kind of frame rates we get. Oh wow, we are already in the hundreds. So this is, I think, one of the best ways to play this game at 1440p. DLSS quality, high settings. You get high frame rate even in action scenes and the slow motion looks incredible. And GPU usage is still at 99%, which is good. 74 to 75 degrees centigrade. Temps and wattage is above 100 watts. GPU VRAM is 6.4 to 6.5 GB, which is kind of okay. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is the CPU temps, which is reaching the lower 80s. We'll see whether it goes really high. But then in Armoury there is a cutoff at 87 degrees centigrade, so it should not go higher than that. That is by default. ASUS has tuned that turbo profile to be so it will go to 87 watts max and then it will come down immediately. So 1440p high frame rate, this is the way to go. And if you want further higher frame rate, you can go balanced always, right? We'll just look at one more scene at 1440p high settings, okay, so that we have a variety of scenes and we know that the laptop actually does justice to this game. So this is the scene, we are in the hundreds and this is again 1440p quality settings, DLSS, and high graphics settings overall. Fantastic, right? It looks incredible. I think this looks far better than what it would look on a PS4 Pro. But then I completed this game on a PS4 Pro long back and it was a fantastic experience then. And now also after so many years, this game looks incredible and performs very well. It is dipping to the low 80s, which is quite fine. I don't think it is the end of the world. It is still good for a 5060 entry-level laptop to play this well. After this, we'll also have a look at 1080p and we will go straight 1080p native very high settings, and I'll show you some of the things that you have to look out for in 1080p very high settings. So now we go to 1080p native. Okay, apply that. We go to graphics settings, right? Graphics, and it is on high, turn it to very high, so everything is maxed out. We're still in the mid 70s, which is absolutely incredible because there are a lot of people who will just have 1080p screens, right? For instance, this laptop comes with a 1200p screen, which is near around 1080p. So 1080p is absolutely playable at very high settings native, but then with a caveat. In certain situations where there's a lot of huge fight scene or a lot of fog effect and all that going on, it will dip to the 50s and even the 40s. So you have to be mindful of that. For instance, in this scene, in a bit it will dip to the 50s. You can just see that, right? You'll see. So right now it is in the mid 60s. GPU usage is 99%, which is absolutely incredible. This is what I like about this game, because what it means is that there is no bottlenecks, and bottlenecks are very difficult to remove on a laptop. See, now we are hitting in the mid 50s, 55, 58, 59. Okay, we back to 60s. Let's see. Okay, it goes lower, 55 again. So it does dip down to the 50s at very high settings. So 1440p very high, nope, not doable unless you are a 30 FPS experience. Look at this fight scene. We are completely in the 50s and 51, 52. So that's the video, guys. If you like what I am doing and if you found this video helpful, like, share and subscribe to my channel. This is Orkas Gaming Tech, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios.